Hello beautiful people, my name is Jamila and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something a little different. I have wanted to come on here and this is a new channel, so I'm going to be talking about things that, you know, might not be wig related, hair related, but more you know, self-care overall, inside and out. So like we'll be going through topics like you know, for the mind, body and soul, and beauty does come into that as well. You know, I feel like when you do your hair and your makeup, you instantly do feel better, but I wanted to come from a different angle and talk to you about I wanted to come from a different angle and talk to you about your subconscious mind, topics about kind of just how to be your best self, you know, going through a lot of that today. And yeah, I wanted to call this video Tea Time with Jamila, and I want to kind of do these, you know, regular videos more often where I'll sit down, have a cup of tea with you guys, and we'll just talk about, you know, things that are good for the mind, body and soul. And yeah, as a girl and as a feminine girl, I really truly believe in self-care. Self-care comes first. So if you are, you know, if you're, you know, feeling depressed, or if you're feeling down about something, you've just gone through a breakup, or you've, you know, lost a family member, or you've lost a friend, or you know, you're not well at the moment, whatever it is that you're going through, you know, whether it's, you know, financial issues, whether it's yeah, whatever the issue may be that you're going through, I wanted to talk to you about how, you know, ways that you can make yourself feel better in the process while going through those things. And I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. I am simply just going to tell you guys like my experiences, my, you know, what I've been through, and some of the knowledge and things that I've learned over the years. I remember when I was like 20 years old and I thought like that I, you know, knew it all. Even when I was like 17 years old, I thought I knew everything. Like I thought that I already knew everything at the age of like 16, 17. And I'm telling you now, you really don't know everything. Like you really, I mean, obviously I've learned so much since then. So every day I'm learning something new. And I just feel like, I don't know, these videos are for people wanting a little bit of just guidance in kind of what they're going through and how, you know, to kind of navigate your way through it. And yeah, just by trusting, you know, you and your inner instinct and what you believe in, and always just staying true to yourself. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. I'm just going to be myself and I'm just going to talk. And you know, it's like, okay, as a business owner, and I'm going to keep it so real. So I'm a business owner, and you know, sometimes life is not perfect. Like you know, there's a lot of financial stress, you know, being a business owner. There's a lot of stress, you know, as in being like an entrepreneur as well, you know, coming up with a new idea. And I'm very positive about all my ideas and very optimistic about all my ideas. But then you get, you know, other people that are in your life, sometimes the people that are closest to you, you know, they'll have their opinions, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And it's just about, you know, being able to bounce that, like reflect that opinion off of you. Like if it's a negative opinion and you don't, you know, you don't need to take on everyone's opinion, is what I'm trying to say. So if, for example, you know, you've come to your mum, your boyfriend, your sister, your auntie, someone close to you, and you've shared like, you know, a new business idea, and you know, or not even a business idea, just a new idea that you want to do, and you've got your heart set on this idea, like you've dreamed about it, you've thought it out, you've envisioned it, you can see it already, it just hasn't happened yet. And then you just get these like opinions from, you know, the people that you love and that are the closest to you, and these opinions that they have and these views that they have on what it is you really want to do are quite like negative, and almost, you know, they kind of like almost dim your light, and like, you know, you kind of have to like come back down to this, you know, reality of, you know, like just like, you know, that you can't achieve your dreams, or that you can't do this, or that you can't do that, when that is so not true. And a lot of these people, you can do anything you want in this lifetime. It's your life, it's your lifetime, as you know, on earth, and you are having a human experience. So you can do whatever it is that you know, dream of in your lifetime. You can achieve anything that you want to achieve. So when you hear opinions from other people, and you know, opinions that don't really align with what you believe in, you don't need to believe those opinions from other people. You can deflect what it is they're saying and just stay true to yourself. Keep believing in yourself, and whatever it is that you're dreaming of will come true. As long as it doesn't harm other people, and you know, what you're dreaming of is just, you know, spreading love and light into this world, and it's helping someone, whether you've created a new invention that is going to help people, whether you've come up with a new business idea that's going to help people, whether you've come up with a new idea for a family member or friend that might help them, or whether you've come up with a new idea that will help you yourself. As long as it's spreading love and light, and it's helping other people and yourself as well, nobody can, you know, take that away from you. Your dream will come true. I always say, as long as it's coming from a place of love and light, and it's going to help you and those around you, and not take away from someone else, because you can't, you know, manifest and dream of something that's, you know, stealing from someone or going to harm someone else's life or dream. You have to come from a place, because the world is abundant. You can have everything in this world. There's plenty for everyone. The world is so abundant. There is plenty for everyone. So you don't need to steal. You don't need to wish harm upon others to get what you want. Spread love, spread light, and you will get everything that you want. The fear of being, you know, yourself and being seen. I've seen a lot of this by YouTubers. I'm watching a girl at the moment, and I've forgotten her name off the top of my head, but I'm subscribed to her, and she's absolutely amazing. And I'll put her, I'm going to actually link her, what's it called? I'm going to link her not Instagram, I'm going to link her YouTube like in the description, because you know, she's inspired me actually to make a video like this, and because everything that she said I've really resonated with, and I want to share it now to other people in my own way, and you know, to my following in my own way. I want to spread this message and this light among everyone else as well. So one of the topics, you know, she really talks about is the fear of being seen, and the fear of, you know, almost just being you and being yourself. And the fear of being seen can come under many, you know, categories, whether it's, you know, the fear of being on camera, whether it's the fear of being on social media, whether it's the fear of leaving the house. The fear of being seen will only stop you from achieving what it is you're trying to do. You have to share yourself and your you know, beliefs and what you've been called to do on this earth. You have to share it, because if you don't share it, you're only stunting your own growth in so many areas. And I'm so happy and proud of myself that I'm actually doing a video like this today. And I just want to talk about, you know, hair and beauty, and I love all that stuff. But one of the things I really love and I don't talk about on social media is, you know, mental health, and, you know, your like manifesting and your dreams and your desires, and, you know, what it is that you are trying to attract, and how to attract it, and how to get what you are dreaming of, and how to make your dream a reality. So I want to, you know, show a different side of myself on social media and share this with you guys, and share these messages that I'm receiving from, you know, my world and my angels. And, you know, I'm a strong believer in like guardian angels, and like there's so many beautiful, wonderful, happy energies that are watching over us and protecting us every single day and guiding us through the right way of life. And sometimes when, you know, a bad thing happens, or something, you know that you weren't expecting happens, it's usually, you know, the way you look at it, and you can either choose to make it, is that a bad thing or a good thing? You know, everything's a lesson. There's so many lessons that I've learned, and like just going through things, you know, over and over again, like almost like a karmic lesson that just keeps happening and happening in a different way, and it doesn't end until you've actually learned that lesson, and then finally you break that karmic, you know, connection, and, you know, that thing doesn't happen to you again because you've learnt that lesson. One thing that I want to talk about is, you know, self-care, and how important self-care is. Self-care is not being selfish. Self-care is not selfish. Self-care is a necessity to happiness. And, you know, there's a lot of people that think, you know, you shouldn't put yourself first, and you shouldn't, you know, like what you want, you know, isn't necessarily, you know, always right, and you shouldn't, you know, put all your dreams and desires first. Well, actually you should, because it's your life. So everything you want can come true if you put your mind to it, and you really need to ignore everyone else's opinions. Remove yourself from any type of negativity, any type of thing that deflects you and removes you from what it is you're trying to do and your mission on this earth. You know, I believe everyone has a mission, and you know, every human being has a mission on this earth, and some of us don't know what our mission is. You know, when I was like younger, I didn't know what my mission was. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I was, you know, for example, when I was about 16, 17 years old, obviously I had no idea what I wanted to do. I tried so many different things, tried to find out what it is I liked, tried to find out, you know, what it is I wanted, went through so many friendships, you know, throughout, you know, my years. Like, I'm 27 years old now. I've been through so many friends, even removed myself from certain family members that just don't align with what I believe in, and, you know, because they don't support what I do or what I believe in. And you're allowed to also outgrow people. A lot of people have an expiry date. It doesn't matter if they're, you know, your friend from childhood, or even if they're family. If they make you feel bad about yourself in any way, you have the right to remove these people from your life. And I'm not saying, like, for example, you know, your mum and your dad are your mum and your dad. For example, like, I fight with my mum sometimes. That doesn't mean I'm going to remove my mum from my life completely. Sometimes I'll get angry with her and I'll say, you know, mean things to her, and then I'll feel really bad, and you know, she says mean things to me, and like, we just have that type of relationship where I'll call her back 5 minutes later and I'll say, I'm so sorry, and yeah, and I'll just tell her we will forgive each other straight away. And I have that type of relationship with her. Everyone has a different relationship with their mum, and you can, you know, everyone's different. You're not going to have the perfect family, the perfect sister, the perfect mum. You can't be the perfect daughter sometimes, and that's okay. It's about just showing up and trying to be the best version of you every single day, and who you want to be as a person on this earth. If you do that and you show up to your fullest every day and what you want to be, everything else around you will align itself, and it doesn't matter, you know, what anyone else's opinions are and what anyone else thinks. And, you know, you don't need to take on everyone's opinions all the time. You can just live in your own little bubble. And I live in my own little bubble. I don't listen to anyone. If someone, you know, makes me feel uncomfortable, I block them. If someone makes me feel upset, I remove them from my life. If they, you know, do something that, you know, I don't agree with, I never call them back. I never invite them back into my life. You know, I've been through so many employees, so many friends, and I'm always removing and filtering, you know, I call them like energy vampires, and like, you know, they're energy vampires, they're users, or they're just trying to, you know, work out who they are, and they don't know who they are yet. And, you know, sometimes it just doesn't align with, you know, the type of person that you are. And so it's okay to remove these types of people from your life, because you want to surround yourself with people that make you happy, people that, you know, push you to be a better version of you every day, people that you also aspire to be like. So, you know, it's good to have like a mentor it's good to have someone that you look up to, that you can, you know, look at and be like, wow, like I love, you know, her vibe, I want to be like her one day. Like, it's so nice to have, you know, someone like that in your life that you can look up to and aspire to be like as well. And you're very blessed as well if you have someone like that that you can be close friends with. You know, a lot of us idolize celebrities and, you know, look up to celebrities, and I do too. I'm like a massive fan of the Kardashians and like Paris Hilton, and, you know, as a kid Paris Hilton was like my favorite celebrity, and those would probably be like my favorite types of, you know, celebrities that I idolize. So like, you know, I love watching Netflix sometimes. I love, you know, when I watch Netflix, I love like, you know, the stars of Selling Sunset. Chelsea is probably my favorite one on there at the moment. So we're allowed to idolize celebrities as well, and you know, look at celebrities like, you know, as inspo as well. But if you are, you know, having someone, you know, in your life, like a friend that you can look up to, for example, maybe she's studying something, maybe your friend or someone that you know is studying something or has a business or something that you would also like to, you know, get involved in one day, or be, you know, do something to do with that one day, and you can, you know, spend time with that person and get to, you know, experience life as they live as well, by just simply being their friend and hanging out with them and spending time with them. And, you know, it's very nice to have those types of people in your life, because you want to hang around people that are actually going to elevate you in life, not bring you down. Like, you don't want to hang out with people that, you know, you don't really want to be like I don't, for example, if someone tells me an opinion, right, I always look at them first and I'm thinking, are you qualified to give me that opinion? For example, if someone says to me, I don't like your hair, or I don't like the way you dress, or, you know, something like that, I'll look at them and I'll be like, okay, let me look at their hair, you know, and let me look at the way that they dress and present themselves. If they present themselves in a, you know, in a way that I don't agree with, that doesn't align with who I am, then their opinion to me is invalid, and I'm not interested in their opinion at all. So I don't need to engage with a person like that. Does that make sense? Yeah, so that's my attitude towards that. I don't engage with people that I don't engage with people that I don't align with, and that's okay. I'm entitled to do that. It's my life. I can engage with whoever I want to engage with. I only engage with people that make me happy, that bring a smile to my face, and that make me feel good. I surround myself with people that make me feel good, and that's key to happiness, building connections with people that make you feel good. Sometimes I'll turn my phone on Do Not Disturb and I will just, you know, ignore everyone for the day and have a bit of a detox, because sometimes I'm just feeling like I just want to be in my own solitude. I love alone time and I love being in my own solitude sometimes, and sometimes I just don't want to hear anyone else's opinion, and I just want to hear my own thoughts in my head, and that's totally okay. You can put your phone on DND, you can, you know, say to, you know, for example, like your mom or whatever, or your partner or your husband, you can say to them, look, I'm just going to have a quiet day to myself today. My phone's going to be on Do Not Disturb. I'll be home, or I'll be, you know, at the office. You know, if you really need me, just come past, or, you know, yeah, if you really need to get in touch with me, you know where I am. And you can do that to protect your own energy. Like, you are entitled to time with you, and I cherish the time alone that I get with myself. I romanticize the time alone that I get with myself. Like, I actually sometimes prefer my own company. Actually, I'm going to rephrase that. To be honest, I prefer my own company as opposed to spending time with, you know, other people. Some people, obviously, I love them. Like, I love spending time with them. You know, I do love spending time with my boyfriend. I do love spending time with my mum. I do love spending time with, you know, my cousins. But sometimes I prefer my own company, you know, over spending time with other people, because when you can spend time alone by yourself and be happiest alone by yourself, that means you've truly, you know, you've truly reached a point of actually being genuinely happy with yourself and your life. Obviously, there's like a healthy way to do it and an unhealthy way to do it. You don't want to isolate yourself completely from, you know, other people and your family and your friends. You know, obviously completely isolating yourself and alienating yourself from everyone is not healthy. But there is definitely a healthy amount of alone time that you can spend with yourself, and you can romanticize it. Like, I love, you know, spending time by myself and doing little things for myself, like, you know, going to wash my hair, like, you know, washing my hair, and going to go get my nails done, going to buy flowers for myself. I love to buy flowers for myself sometimes. My boyfriend always ends up buying them for me, but when I try to go buy them myself. Okay, so I'm probably gonna like wrap up this video now, and I'll be back next week with Tea Time with Jamila, and yeah, I'm excited to do these little fun videos, and yeah, I hope that you enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. And yeah, I'm excited to be back next week with, you know, more to talk about. And yeah, love you guys.